Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Big Four podcast. Let's get into things.
Say it in a more monotone voice. Jesus.
Ohio State defeats Penn State 27-16. The play calling was not ideal in this game. What are your thoughts on this?
James Franklin should not even have a job at any college football school. He should not even have a Pee-wee football job after what he did on Saturday night. First of all, in the second quarter, he's up by 9 points, and it's 4th and 1, Ohio State 20, and he goes for it. If he had kicked that field goal, they would have won in the first place.
No, I like the call.
And then we get the fiasco in the fourth quarter. Okay, fine. Maybe you want to run a red pass option. Maybe they're looking for McSorely to throw it.
Well,
no.
Wait. What'd you call it? A red pass option?
Run pass option.
A red pass option?
No, they wanted to run it into a brick wall up the middle. That was the stupidest decision I have ever seen. And I'm beginning to think that Ron paid James Franklin, the Big Ten paid James Franklin to coach that badly, and that's why Ohio State won.
Well, the last play of the game, the 4th and 5, that was our RPO, Chris.
That was not an RPO.
Yes, it was.
It was an RPO.
Definitely was.
No, it wasn't.
If you look back at the thing, the wide receiver was standing wide open with his hands up.
No. Trace McSorely would not have handed it off with 3 defenders crashing on Sanders. He would not have done that if that was an RPO.
It was an RPO.
McSorley had a receiver wide open in the end zone, and he gave it off. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's James Franklin. So McSorley played fantastic, and James Franklin ruined it for all of his players.
Do you know the option is the quarterback and not the coach in the run-pass option?
It wasn't a run-pass option.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, my God, Chris. I'll send you a picture. Were we watching the same game?
I watched him hand it to Sanders.
Doesn't mean it wasn't an RPO.
It wasn't an RPO.
McSorley is a stupid quarterback. He had his wide receiver wide open, and he gave it off. What an idiot.
It wasn't an RPO.
I don't know what you've been smoking. Honestly. That was so obviously a run-pass option.
How was that obviously a run-pass option?
McSorley blew the play.
Crashing on Sanders. You think the best quarterback in the Big Ten would have handed that off?
Well, he must.
Quarterback in the Big Ten?
He must be retarded then.
Dwayne Haskins wouldn't have handed it off.
Dwayne Haskins is better. He proved it.
The Big Ten was paying someone on Penn State to lose the game. I'm convinced.
All right. And that's why we don't really take you seriously half the time. But anyways.
Fair enough.
Dude, I don't know why you're ripping into him about that 4th and 1 in the second quarter. That's just being aggressive and trying to put the game away.
Well, they were off by 9. You took a field goal, you win the game. That's BS. That's terrible coaching.
You don't.
I mean, it's not new.
The athletic director should have walked down the sideline and took him off the sideline.
Imagine that. Oh my.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Michigan athletic director has had plenty of opportunities to do that with Harbaugh. I don't know why he's chosen not to.
Because he has no power.
First quarter on Saturday.
Well, all I have to say about this game, I didn't think we played very good. They dialed up that blitz that kept Haskins on his toes. Offensive line clearly has to be better. Wasn't very good. It was very good in the start of the second half. It was very good, and then because they kept running screen passes. Well, anybody can look at that's a great screen pass. Absolutely fantastic adjustment by Ryan Day, seeing the blitzes and going to the end of the game screen, and they couldn't stop it.
No, you'd be talking about how bad your defense is right now if James Franklin was smoking before the game.
Our defense played pretty well. Dude, I think you.
I don't know what game you were watching.
Our defense played all right. We had a couple injuries. A stupid target call. That was not targeting. McSorely had like 430 total yards.
So the refs were on your side.
The only thing that we could have done better was have Malik Harrison spy at McSorely instead of Tough Borland. Tough Borland's the slowest linebacker on the team.
Good point. They could have
Tough
run with
Borland.
McSorley. No,
My
it's
gosh.
Sanders right up the middle.
That looked like a Wisconsin linebacker running after him.
Malik Harrison's the most athletic linebacker in the Big Ten, and you're not going to have him.
Okay, you're forgetting about Devin Bush.
I'm not forgetting about
Devin Bush is a fat ass. He can't move at all.
Have you seen him?
I'll take Joe Bocci over him.
Okay.
Yeah, I would too.
Hey, Mike, where's your team ranked?
20.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well,
in the AP rankings or my rankings? Your rankings don't count. Your rankings don't count.
you also had Syracuse at number 8 in your original rankings.
Yes. Did you see McSorley was named Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week?
In a losing effort.
And I also
I'm just kidding. No, he wasn't. Haskins was.
Exactly.
Twitter page, James Franklin was named Coach of the Week.
Okay.
I thought it was Scott Frost.
Okay. You're smoking if you think it's Scott Frost.
No, I think James Franklin and Chris are smoking the same thing.
I think Chris Ash should win it for coming within 7 points of Indiana. Stupid
You forget
Rutgers.
about Lovie Smith. You guys sleep on Lovie Smith.
No, they suck.
Illinois is the most irrelevant team in history. Oh my goodness.
Well,
anyways,
James Franklin is an idiot. We've known this for years. We saw it in the Big Ten Championship a couple years ago. They went for it on 4th down in their own territory about 5 times. He does it all the time. He's an idiot. This is why he loses games like this. Now, on that 4th down and 5, I don't blame him there. That was a run-pass option. He had a receiver.
Oh, yeah,
He gave it off. He had a receiver. He made the dumb decision to give it off. It happens sometimes. Even when I'm playing NCAA, sometimes I get the read option wrong. It happens. But McSorley has to take accountability for his bad play at the end of the game. He choked. Let's be real. He choked on the 4th down and 5. They had
the worst thing about James Franklin's performance is that he hopped on a plane and went to Indianapolis and was coaching the Colts the next day.
Oh, that's
are you kidding me?
Well, no, yeah, that's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was coaching the Colts. Did you see what they did?
Yeah, well, that is a typical James Franklin move. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
James Franklin will go for it 4th and 10 on his own 1-yard line. Up 7 points.
Up by 5. One thing I wish Urban Meyer or Ryan Day pulled out was once they start blitzing and maybe try to mix it up a drive and put in Tate Martell and run some read option. Clearly, when Haskins tries to run the read option, he's not going to give the ball up.
It's not a read option then. It's just a give.
It's not a read option.
Hey, that's exactly what happened in the Penn State game. It's just a give.
Nope. He had a receiver open and he failed to see him.
Okay.
He gave it to a running back that had 39 yards all game. Like an idiot. Even if Sanders was open, you shouldn't have gave it to him. You should have found a way to get the yards yourself. Because McSorley was the only person that could run the ball all day.
Straight shotgun pass on 4th and 5. Are you kidding me?
It would have been a better play call to hand it off to Sister Jean than it would be hand it off to Sanders. Real Sister Jean out there.
I've had enough of this. My gosh. Anyways, Penn State. We'll see where they will go from here. Ohio State will not have another 1-possession game win all year. They will just cruise to 13-0. I would say. Penn State.
Knock on wood.
What?
Knock on wood.
No, I'm not going to knock on wood. I'm just going to make a prediction.
All right.
Let's move on. Michigan defeats Northwestern 20-17. Thoughts on this game?
What a win. No, I'm just kidding. That was fucking terrible.
Well, you have to look at this team as compared to last year. If last year's team was in that position, they would have lost the game 17-3.
Oh my gosh.
They are very resilient.
Give me a
I will give
break.
them that. Mike, your team's not resilient. They blow fourth quarter leads.
That's the
My team, we were at Notre Dame. We fell into a hole. We came back and almost won.
Oh my God.
Came back and won Northwestern. But I was extremely frustrated with the way they were unprepared to play. They played a great second half.
Stupid Rutgers. Stupid Rutgers got down to Kansas and was resilient and almost made it a 30-point game. Okay, I don't know what your point is. I don't know what your point is.
No. I'm making my point. I'm saying that's the bright side. It was hard to find the bright side. The penalties were terrible. How does that happen?
How about that holding on Karan Higdon?
Oh, yeah. That was BS.
I don't know why.
That was the play of the game.
30 carries. That's my question.
Well, Karan Higdon played very well, and he was carrying like 7 yards to carry the entire game.
Yeah, but no Division I football team should be running the ball 30 times in a game.
Well, they won the game, didn't they?
It was Northwestern.
What did you want? Do you want Shea Patterson, who absolutely sucked the first 3 quarters? He actually stepped up in the fourth quarter, but he sucked the first 3 quarters. You want him to keep throwing the ball?
I would rather that, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying Higdon played bad. I'm just saying 30 carries is a very one-dimensional offense.
Northwestern can't guard the run.
That's just false.
16.
They'll guard it perfectly next week.
No. You have Patterson. I was very impressed with his performance in the fourth quarter.
He sucks.
He needs to play the entire game.
He sucks.
When we play the Big Ten team,
he sucks.
He needs to play the way he did in the fourth quarter. I agree. No. Don't be unfair to Patterson. He does not suck. Harbaugh's system sucks.
Oh, no. Shea Patterson sucks.
How many to play 4 quarters against good teams, and he did not do that. Name a single good quarterback in Jim Harbaugh's system. Jake Rudolph.
No, John O'Corn.
Andrew Luck is the only one.
Andrew Luck, my gosh.
How
long ago was that?
It was long ago. Andrew Luck was a different talent. That shows you he either needs to get a once-in-a-generation talent or he needs to change systems and get in the real world to stop running a pro offense. Well, some of it's on Patterson, too. He was very inaccurate in the first 3 quarters. He needs to play 4 quarters against a good team. That is true. Well, maybe if they ran a spread and gave him options to run, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Well, we can't afford him getting hurt.
Shea Patterson is basically like Brandon Wimbush.
Just compare him to Brandon Wimbush.
He is Brandon Wimbush. He cannot throw the ball if you paid him. All he can do is run.
That's just not true. He has fantastic arm talent.
My gosh, he's got no arm talent at all.
Yes,
he's terrible. God, he cannot.
Huge arm.
He had so many wide open receivers. He just missed. At least Wimbush can actually come close. This guy's airmailing it 10 yards over the wide receiver's head.
I take the Kansas quarterback over Brandon Wimbush, but anyways.
I would take the stupid Rutgers quarterback over Shea Patterson.
You're still insisting on stupid Rutgers? It is stupid Rutgers.
It is stupid Rutgers.
I would take Ian Book over Brandon Wimbush. Oh, really?
All right, it's okay. All right.
Okay, Captain Obvious. Thank you.
Quarterback in Division I.
Okay, so
Alex, we can't say anything because he torched Michigan week 1.
Yeah, I know, but
that's just pathetic. It's just pathetic.
Imagine Ian Book started. What the score of that game would have been?
Oh, 51-3.
Ian Book would have played defense and taken away 14 points from Michigan.
Yeah, because Brandon Wimbush couldn't get a first down in the second half. Okay, here's my reaction. Michigan sucks. Now everybody's going to say they're a good team because they come back against stupid Northwestern in the fourth quarter. Let me tell you something about stupid Northwestern. They suck. This is a crappy team. They are going to win 6 wins. 6 wins is their ceiling. And four wins is their floor. They are not a good team at all. They could not protect Thorson at all. Thorson sucked in the second half. Their wide receivers couldn't catch a ball if you paid them to. Pat Fitzgerald on the sideline looking like a baby. He didn't know what to do in the second half. His defense was good, but it was overworked in the second half. And Michigan was able to run the ball because Michigan is able to run the ball on crappy defenses. And now they're going to get all complacent because they beat stupid Northwestern. And we'll see this week when they play good Maryland if they will actually play well. We'll see.
Maryland is not good.
Maryland is a terrifically good team.
Maryland is very underrated game, and it's at home. I don't think we're.
Maryland was my first team out of my top 25. Let's just say that. Okay, let's move on from this. Michigan State defeats its arch rival Central 31-20. Is Michigan State even good?
All right. Well, is this a similar rivalry to the basketball with Oakland?
No, it's a bigger rivalry.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think Michigan State's good. I think they'll show up in big games, but it is very, very concerning how they continue to blow leads in late in games. I know they won this game, but they were up. What was it? 31-10.
31-3.
31-3, and then up 31-20, and that's concerning.
Not really.
That's the only thing I take out of this game.
I don't know. It's hard for me to take something out of it. I mean, it's another bad team. They should win by 10+ points. So they did their job. They did their job. They put up points.
Let's remember that Central Michigan scored more points on Michigan State than they did on Maine.
That doesn't really mean much at all.
Michigan State, they'll beat Michigan. They'll lose to Penn State and Ohio State. They'll come in third in the Big Ten East again.
Oh, okay.
Same story, year in, year out.
I can't argue with that at all. I cannot argue with the one thing you just said. Here's the thing.
It's all true.
I may not.
Every week I'm 11-1 in my picks.
I may think we suck, but here's the thing. Everybody is blowing this out of proportion, the 31-20 thing. We got up 31-3, put in our backups, and Central Michigan started scoring. So basically, it was all garbage points that Central Michigan scored. I don't care about the score. The score didn't mean anything. But here's the thing. The offense needs to play better. They struggled in the first half again. Because you know what they can't do? Run the ball. They cannot run the ball at all. And what do they try to do? They try to run the ball. Because guess what? It doesn't work. Stop running the ball. If you stop running the ball and you put it in Brian the Workie's hands, you will destroy teams and you will have chances to beat good teams at the end. Guess what they won't do in 2 weeks? They won't beat Penn State if they try to run the ball. They will not beat Ohio State. They won't even come close. They won't even beat Michigan if they try to run the ball. It's embarrassing. It's dumb. It's stupid. This is like Rutgers. They're stupid.
Dude, you gotta have a two-dimensional offense. If you're gonna screw around,
no, they don't need a two-dimensional offense. Their wide receivers are that good.
Would you rather them try to figure out the run game against Ohio State or against Central Michigan?
They're not going to figure it out. That's my point. They suck. They don't have the O-line to run the ball. Just scrap it. The only times they can run the ball is when Lewerke runs the ball. So how about you scrap this stupid I formation, run right up the middle for 1 yard, and put your offense behind the chains, and Lewerke has to be hero ball on 3rd and 7 because you ran the ball twice on 1st and 10 and 2nd and 7. It's stupid. Stupid. And now the offense gets boggled down, and now the defense has to go out in the field and protect a 3-0 lead. It's ridiculous. I'm so done with this stupid offense. Stop running the ball.
Let's just face it. I've never seen someone get so mad over a 31-20 win.
No, I'm not that mad. I'm just pissed. I'm just a little mad. That's all.
The pro offense does not work in college football. It just doesn't work. Especially you gotta take it. Take a page out of Texas textbook. Just run
Texas
spread offense.
That is what I'm saying. Put Lewerke in the shotgun. He's got the talent on the outside to win battles. Let him throw the ball. We've seen him do it last year. He did it against Penn State. He did it against Northwestern. Let him throw the damn ball. What do you have, 22 pass attempts last game? That's not enough. He can't get in rhythm with his wide receivers. It's so stupid. I can't stand it anymore. It's ridiculous.
You have to take a page of Mike Leach's book. They won 28-24, rushing for 0 yards.
I'd be okay with that. Because we're a better offense when they let Lewerke throw the ball and not run it into a brick wall. Literally, it's a brick wall. Okay, let's move on from this. Notre Dame beat Stanford. How good are the Irish?
Notre Dame is a very, very good team, and they have a very, very good chance of making the college football playoff, especially if they beat Virginia Tech this week.
Because they play nobody. They make a stupid schedule. They put all the games at home.
They play stupid Northwestern on the road.
They do play Northwestern. They play at Northwestern. They play Florida State. They play.
Oh my God, Florida State!
What a team!
They play Virginia Tech, a good team. They play Stanford.
Did you know Notre Dame has three? Notre Dame has 3 real road games all year. How pathetic is that?
Dude, Virginia Tech lost all credibility after that Old Dominion loss. I can't.
They did beat Duke. That's
I
your
disagree
team,
with that.
Alex. That's your team.
Yeah, Duke is nasty. What are you talking about?
Duke sucks.
No.
I'm done with Duke.
They got a great tradition at Duke football.
Yeah, they got a great tradition of 7-6.
Notre Dame needs to go 11-0 to make the playoff.
They have 12 games, Genius.
12-0, whatever it is. They have to beat it to make the playoff.
And they're going to need some help. Unless they blow out teams. They should really, if Notre Dame was smart, they'd schedule 13 games.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that. That's the only chance they have. Just put in stupid Mercer or stupid Samford or stupid the Citadel, and there you go, 13 games. Now your schedule looks way better.
They have to play at Navy. You can't forget about that game.
Right.
I don't know. They played well Saturday. I'm still not sold though. I'm still not sold. I don't think they'll run the table. I think they're going to lose one game.
To who?
God, either Virginia Tech or Navy.
Yeah.
Navy always plays them tough.
And at Northwestern.
No, give me a break. That triple option's hard to defend.
Northwestern will be done by that time of the year. I think that'll be a blowout. Even if
they're going to beat them. Pat Fitzgerald will have his team ready.
My gosh. Notre Dame is a really good team. With Ian Book at quarterback. If Ian Book gets hurt, they're screwed because Brandon Wimbush sucks. But Ian Book is a good quarterback. Good defense. Good running back. Okay.
If I was the selection committee and the playoffs start tomorrow, Notre Dame would be in my top 4.
Yeah, it's close.
There's 7 weeks.
They don't have the resume.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They beat 2 top 25 teams.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Here's my point.
They beat Ball State.
Notre Dame always finds a way to start 8-0, and they always find a way to finish 10-2. They'll find a way to finish 10-2. I don't know how it's going to happen. They might lose to stupid Navy. They might lose to stupid whoever they play at the end of the year. They'll find a way to get in 10-2. 10-2. Watch.
Yeah, I don't think Stanford was ready either for that game after that.
Stanford was incredibly overrated.
Shaw will always have his team ready. Usually clutch. KJ Costello did not show up in the fourth quarter.
Stanford has to be in the top 5 for most overrated teams going into the year every single season. They are so overrated every year going in. So overrated.
Very, very, very good team.
David Shaw's a good coach, but man, is he overrated.
Costello is a great quarterback. They have the best receiver in the country.
Oh, he didn't show up last week,
though. They
though.
don't play in a conference. They can make their own schedule. Play patty cake teams for the first 6 weeks.
Stanford is not playing a conference? Are you kidding me?
No. I thought we were talking about Notre Dame. My bad.
Here's the thing about Stanford. Okay? They always start, oh, look, Stanford's ranked number 6 to start the year. Oh, look, they're ranked number 5. And they always finish like 9-5 or 10-4 or something stupid. And they always finish like 17th in the country. Every year it happens. They haven't even been in the college football playoff conversation since they had, what's his name? Since they had McCaffrey. What's that?
They played 14 games?
No, if you count the Pac-12 championship and possibly a bowl game, they could play 14 games, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there you go, Mr. Know-It-All. Let's move on. Trevor Lawrence gets hurt for Syracuse. If he's out multiple games, is Clemson in trouble?
Clemson? No, absolutely not. They said he might be back this week.
Yeah, I know. They said he might be back this week, so.
But this presents a bigger issue. But one thing was resolved on Saturday when the backup came in. I can't remember his first name. Something Bright came in. He's nasty. He came in, and he is better than Kelly Bryant already. So he is their backup, even if Kelly Bryant sucks.
I might have to end the call. I might have to end the call now. That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard.
And Clemson plays crappy teams because the ACC sucks. So, but here's the bigger thing I want to discuss with Clemson. Why? How much money does Dabo Swinney pay the refs every week? I swear, it's every week. Every week.
God, I've never seen a more Michigan fan than you. Always have to try to find excuses for losses or wins. That's the most Michigan fan thing I've ever heard.
Every week. More than any other team in the country. More than Ohio State, more than Alabama, more than Georgia, more than any other team in the country, they get the refs every week.
So you just named the top 4 teams, basically.
Well, I was taking the teams that would be most likely to get the refs.
So the top 4 teams.
Clemson gets them more than anybody in the country.
You have zero proof of that.
Yes, I do.
What is
Start with Exhibit A.
Yeah, okay.
Against Texas A&M, where the guy scored the touchdown. I don't know who it was. Mond threw him the ball and he scored. And they called it out of the back of the end zone. Possibly the worst call in NCAA history.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes, it was. He clearly scored.
Utah State gets all the calls. They get every call.
Then we have
Utah State gets all the calls.
Then we have Syracuse, who's set up with their at Clemson 30. 1 minute, 53 seconds left for a very experienced quarterback to go down and try and tie the game. What happened? They get called for a phantom holding call.
Stop making excuses. Enough with the excuses.
It's no excuse.
It's an excuse. It's an excuse. They were up 23-13 and they lost because they choked.
No, okay. You can't suck that bad. Be a terrible team and choke to one of the best teams in the country.
They found a way to choke. They were the better team. They were the better team.
That's like saying Utah State choked against Michigan State.
They didn't choke. They weren't up.
Really?
They weren't up 10 points in the fourth quarter.
They were up 7, and Syracuse is a much better team than Utah.
They were not
State.
up 7.
Yes, they were.
No, they were not.
They were.
What are you talking about?
They were up 7.
They were up 3 points.
Nope, they were up 7.
You are. This is ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
Nope, they were. Sorry.
Misinformed, making excuses. It's unbelievable. Trevor Lawrence is. I always said this is stupid. Kelly Bryant should be starting because Trevor Lawrence isn't ready yet, and he isn't ready. He gets hurt already. First game. And now Dabo Swinney's trying to get him back probably. He's like, come on, please. We need you. And they do need him because Trevor Lawrence is overrated. Let me tell you that. Kelly Bryant is a winner, and he finds ways to win games. Trevor Lawrence, is overrated. So,
Kelly
That's like saying Jalen Hurts is better than Tua.
no.
Kelly Bryant sucks. Oh my god. He
No.
got handed the keys. He got handed the keys from Deshaun Watson. He had to do nothing.
He was good, though.
Kelly Bryant
He
sucks.
can make the throws. Jalen Hurts can't make the throws.
He was like J.T. Barrett. He was on a great team and he was an average quarterback.
He is
No.
I would say
How dare you compare him with J.T. Barrett? J.T. Barrett is 10 times the quarterback.
How dare you?
I would say him and JT Barrett are very similar.
J.T. Barrett.
A better comparison for Kelly Bryant is a much worse Denard Robinson.
What? Are you joking me? Are you kidding me? That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. You did not just say that Kelly Bryant is worse than Denard Robinson.
He is.
This
He's
is a
definitely
Denard
worse than
Robinson that went about 7-5 at Michigan, and everybody hyped him up, being a great quarterback. This dude was
I didn't think he was
terrible.
a great quarterback. Kelly Bryant sucks.
Kelly Bryant is basically JT Barrett. They both can't win on the big stage.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
What are you talking about?
No, how many points?
Went on the big stage.
No, how many points? How many points did JT Barrett? No, how many points did JT Barrett score against the Clemson defense? 0. How many points did Kelly Bryant score against the Alabama defense? What was it, 3 or 13? Something like that. So, to my conclusion is Kelly Bryant is better than JT Barrett.
Oh, my God.
No. I'm taking Kelly Bryant.
Mike, how many points did J.T. Barrett score against the Clemson defense?
0.
How many points did Kelly Bryant score against the Clemson defense?
0.
All right, there you go. He's not better.
Okay, they're equivalent then. They are equivalent.
No, they're not. J.T.
They both
Barrett
scored 0
is
points
so
on the
much better.
Clemson defense.
That may be the most absurd thing anybody's ever said in the history of the world.
You just said Denard Robinson is Kelly Bryant. Denard Robinson, who is a kick returner for the Jaguars. Are you kidding me?
He's better than Kelly Bryant.
Kelly Bryant.
Just like Brandon Wimbush.
Brandon Wimbush. Oh, boy.
That's a good comparison.
Brandon Wimbush sucks.
Kelly Bryant wasn't good.
Kelly Bryant was good. He was good. He was solid.
They were basically running the Wildcat.
Look,
What?
here's the thing. Clemson had their quarterback last year, Hunter Johnson, and he transferred. Hunter Johnson was nasty. He's going to be nasty. Watch. I don't even know where he transferred to. He might win the Heisman one day, though.
That freshman, that Bryce kid, is the best quarterback on that team.
He would he would be the backup at Maine. Let's calm down.
He played so well.
He was in where he only had he had one commitment or something to App State. That was the only scholarship he had.
And what's your point?
My point
Baker
is,
Mayfield had a transfer.
what?
Baker Mayfield was a walk-on at Texas Tech.
Well, so Texas Tech is different. We're talking about different conferences here.
All right, let's move on here.
Okay. Let's go to the picks. Luke had a big week. Who cares? Let's just go to the picks.
Huge week.
11-1. Everybody else went 6-6 last week. So Luke is Clemson, and we're all Duke, basically. Okay. Northwestern at Michigan State. 12 o'clock on FS1. Who wins?
Who's calling the game?
I don't know. They haven't released it yet.
Oh, sorry. That's usually how I make my pick.
Probably Tim Brando.
Okay. I will take Michigan State.
Tim Brando's a kind of a Michigan hard-on.
I also have Michigan State.
I do too, and I feel like if this is close, Mike is going to go off next week, and I hope it's not.
This is going to overtime again. Once again, Northwestern, their defense will clamp down on Michigan State. Michigan State's defense will be good against the run, but guess what? They won't be able to defend Clayton Thorson, just like they couldn't last year. I've got Michigan State 26-20 in overtime. Number 19, Texas versus number 7, Oklahoma.
I have Oklahoma by at least a million.
Yeah, Oklahoma's going to win by 40. I think this is going to be my upset of the week.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my. Oklahoma hasn't looked that great in recent weeks.
Joey
And
Galloway
Texas is back, baby.
Don't you dare say that.
Back.
How dare you say that?
I've fallen for the trap because Oklahoma will 100% win this game, but I'm taking Texas.
Texas is back. Give me Texas.
Oh my God.
Texas is back.
Did you just see Kyler Murray last week?
Yeah, he
No, I don't
sucks.
care.
Yeah, I saw him against Army, too.
Fair enough.
Okay. Illinois at stupid Rutgers. Who cares what network it's on? Who cares what time it is? Who will win?
What happened to taking this game off?
What?
I think you said you were removing this game for the Auburn game.
No, I removed the Utah State game.
Oh, let's go. I will pick Illinois. In an upset because I like Lovie Smith.
Oh, it's an upset, is it now?
That's not an upset.
That's definitely not a... Stupid Rutgers cannot be upset. Or cannot be the favorite in any game.
Who's favorite? What's the line?
3.5 for Illinois.
Yep,
let's
stupid.
remember Rutgers lost to Kansas
That's right.
by 40, so
Stupid Rutgers, the worst Power 5 team, is not even favored at home against the second worst Power 5 team. That's right.
Yeah, I'm taking Illinois as well.
Based on the fact that the Rutgers quarterback, Sikowski, who's definitely Polish, has 2 touchdowns and 8 picks for a ratio of 0.25 touchdowns to interceptions, I'm going to have to go with Illinois.
Well,
Mike, don't pick Rutgers.
what a great game. I will be watching this on the Who Cares network. I have fallen into the stupid Rutgers trap before, and I'm falling into it again. Give me stupid Rutgers.
Unbelievable.
Maryland at Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan as well. I already know Mike's picking Maryland. I'm not.
Well, just because you said that, I'm changing my pick.
It's the battle of the ends here. The Terps versus the Wolverines.
Oh, my God.
Michigan is 17.5-point favorites. I do not think they'll cover. It's at Michigan. Everything's telling me to pick Michigan. I'm going with Maryland and DJ Durkin.
Oh my God, you are not.
Here's the week where Luka
DJ
was
Durkin
1-11.
will be in attendance, I hope. That will propel
He'll be
Maryland.
in jail.
Wait, let me think about this
Is he
pick.
going to beating up the Michigan student section?
Michigan,
That's what they got.
Harbaugh's former defensive coordinator. We got Matt Canada, one of the best coaches in the league. We got a good quarterback, talented roster from Maryland. Michigan favored, should be favored. They're at home. If this game was at Maryland, I would take Maryland in a heartbeat, but it's not. I say Michigan wins by a field goal at the end of the game. Give me Michigan.
55-yard field goal from Quinn Nordine. He's nasty.
It'll probably be a missed field goal from 20 yards, but it'll be called back because of an offsides on Maryland. They don't make the next one. Boston College at number 23, NC State.
I've been watching NC State, and they suck, and they should not be ranked. They barely beat everybody who they play. And BC, yeah, they suck too.
Okay, then Michigan State sucks because they barely beat everybody that they play.
And, everything's telling me to pick NC State because it's at home. But I'm taking BC.
No, BC sucks.
No, I'm taking BC. I'm taking BC as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, BC's nasty. I'm taking BC.
Give me the most accurate quarterback in the nation in Ryan Finley, who played.
Anthony Brown?
Nope, Ryan
Talk about
Finley,
overrated. Ryan Finley is so overrated.
who was the Sun Bowl MVP. Ryan Finley. Give me NC State by 21 points. Boston College is overrated.
That's absurd.
They almost lost to Temple last week.
A.J. Dillon's going to run for 300 yards.
A.J. Dillon. NC State.
Hey, Mike,
They might have had Bradley Chubb, but they're still good on defense.
speaking of Temple, didn't Maryland lose to them?
Yes, they did, but that was a bad game.
Oh, okay.
Bad games happen. LSU at number 5 LSU at number 22 Florida. Big game. 3:30 on CBS.
This, folks, will be the game of the week.
No.
I'm taking the Gators.
Illinois.
I like Dan Mullen. I'm taking the Gators. I love Felipe Franks. No, I really don't, but I'm taking the Gators at home.
Alex?
Yeah, we go. Go ahead, Luke.
All right, well, I got to stick with my main man, Joe Burrow. He's going to carry LSU to the playoffs this year. LSU, go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Yeah, there's LSU's going to absolutely blow the doors off of them.
They're not going to blow the doors off of him, but Joe Burrow is going to win the game.
Who did Florida lose to at home a couple weeks ago?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Who does Kentucky have? That's right. They don't have anybody.
Benny Snell.
Benny Snell. My gosh. What was he, like a 2-star recruit out of high school?
Coming to Heisman.
Florida's overrated. They beat an overrated Mississippi State team, and now they get the high-powered LSU Tiger offense led by Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Go Tigers! Give me Tigers by 10. LSU wins.
Ohio State quarterbacks are 10-0 this year.
That is true. I can't argue with that. Iowa at Minnesota.
Iowa wins by a field goal.
This is the game of the week.
9-6.
Yeah, I'm taking Iowa 3-0. It'd be an awful game. I'd rather watch the Illinois game than watch
It might be 2-0. I'm not gonna say
Okay, let's calm down. Nobody ever wants to watch stupid Rutgers.
Yeah, I'll take Iowa.
We've seen this before. Iowa coming off a heartbreaking loss at home. They're going on the road and losing. Give me Minnesota. Iowa will just continue to be 7-5, and they'll start their run to 7-5 with a loss at Minnesota. Give me Minnesota.
Minnesota sucks.
Yeah, well, PJ Fleck is going to have a statement win.
Oh yeah, he played.
This isn't a statement
win
win.
against Maryland.
Statement win my ass.
Well, guess what? That's a statement win for Minnesota. Yeah, the expectations aren't very high, but it's still a statement win. Arizona State at 21 Colorado.
I've been talking up Colorado for the last couple weeks, but they have not beaten anybody. I saw Arizona
come
State
on.
dominate Michigan State, and
All right,
I'm going
let's
to go
calm
with that.
down.
I'm going to take Arizona State, Herm Edwards, to win the team.
I'm taking Colorado. I'm high on them. Arizona State was a 1-week wonder. Michigan State won. They're still a couple years in. They still need a couple of years, and then they'll be a powerhouse. But for right now,
Oh, really?
Powerhouse, let's calm down.
they're going to dominate the Conference of Champions in a couple of years.
Right. What about Chip Kelly and Kevin Sumlin?
The two worst coaches.
Who was the Oregon State coach?
Jonathan
He's
Smith.
nasty.
Jonathan
He's
Smith.
nasty.
Best coach in the
Nasty.
Pac-12.
Colorado, it's truly haven't beaten anybody, but they have blown out everybody that they've played except for Nebraska. They blew out UCLA. They blew out UNH. They blew out Colorado State.
Wow.
UNH.
Yeah, Maine blew out UNH too, so that really doesn't mean much.
They've won the games they're supposed to win by the points they're supposed to win them by. Give me the Buffs.
I thought you were gonna say give me Arizona State after all of that. Manny Wilkins' home road splits are alarming. He is just terrible on the road, and he's really good at home. But I'm still going to go with Arizona State because Colorado is overrated once again.
Because you want to make Michigan State look not as bad as they really are.
He's scarred after that.
I mean, it's not going to matter at the end. We're still going to go 8-4. It doesn't matter. The Arizona State loss doesn't mean anything now. We're not good enough to compete. So I'm still going to take Arizona State because Colorado sucks. They will, and Arizona State will go on to win the Pac-12 South this year.
That's absurd.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah.
What team will win the Pac-12 South this year?
Which team?
Yeah.
Well, you want me to give you a team?
What?
You want me to give you a team?
Yes, a team that will win the Pac-12 South.
USC.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Colorado.
That is just a false statement. That's not even a prediction. That's a false statement.
Utah.
No. Utah's 6 and
Utah State.
Utah will go.
I actually have UCLA winning the Pac-12.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Colorado's defense is nasty.
I heard Chip Kelly is tanking. He thinks he's in the NFL, so he's tanking for draft picks until he realizes they don't have draft picks in college football. Okay.
You know, UCLA scored 16 points through 4 games.
Okay.
And Chip Kelly's high-powered offense.
Well,
Yeah.
that's because he had crappy Wilton Spade at quarterback. Of course he didn't
let's
score any
calm down.
points.
He's solid.
He sucks. Oh, my
Did you know Michigan quarterbacks are 4-6 this year?
What?
All right, let's relax.
Well, they started 1 game, so I don't know
What's
what you're
John
talking about.
O'Corn's record in the Arena Football League?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. He doesn't even play, so doesn't matter.
Actually, he said he's the best quarterback in the draft.
No,
so
he said he's the most NFL ready. And the most NFL ready quarterback couldn't even make the Arena Football League, so that's very interesting. Okay. Indiana at Ohio State.
Ohio State.
This will be closer than people think, but Ohio State's still going to win.
No, it won't be close at all.
Will not be close.
Indiana's 4-1.
Indiana sucks.
Yeah, they beat stupid Rutgers by 7.
Everyone has a bad game.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know. This is a trap game.
No, it's
Indiana.
not.
I
It
might-
is not. It is
I
not a
might
trap
pick
game.
Indiana,
No,
but
you would not. Don't kid yourself.
I'm going to take Ohio State by about 60 points.
In fact,
Or it's a trap game.
it is a trap game. Haskins will
Just give
have
myself an excuse in case we lose, even though we won't.
just wide open receivers running all over the field. Give me Ohio State 63-7. Auburn at Mississippi State.
I'm taking Auburn because they have the best quarterback in the country, and they are going to win the national championship.
Can we just point out the fact that one of the games this week, Sam Houston's supposed to play, but they don't know who they're playing?
I saw that. I don't know what that was.
All right, what's the game? Auburn versus who?
Mississippi State.
I like Mississippi State.
And first of all, Sam Houston State isn't even an FBS team. I don't know why they're on the list of FBS teams to play.
Did you see that catch the receiver had the other day, though?
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not as good as the Keelan Cole catch though.
I think Auburn.
Go ahead.
Oh, you can go.
Go ahead.
I think Auburn will win. I think it'll be somewhat close until the fourth quarter, and then Auburn will run away with it. Yes.
Yeah. Give me Mississippi State.
Oh my
That's
god.
ridiculous.
I'm done. I'm stunned.
Come back. They're going to come back They shit the bed against Florida. They're going to come back. Auburn's defense, they're okay. I don't think much of Stidham.
Well, oh, really?
Give me Mississippi State.
Well, Mississippi State has lost 2 games in a row, and Jarrett Stidham is the best quarterback in the country, and it's not even close. There's nobody that's even near him.
I'll take Brian Lewarke over him.
Oh my God!
Dwayne Haskins.
I'll take.
Okay, I'm done with this irrational conversation. I cannot go
I mean,
anymore.
Lewarke has a much tougher situation than Jarrett Stidham.
How about J.T. Barrett Jr., Kelly Bryant?
I will take Kelly Bryant over Jarrett Stidham.
I will too.
I'm not engaging in this conversation.
Okay, so this is so I didn't know Brandon Wimbush played for Mississippi State, but apparently he does, and his name is Nick Fitzgerald. This guy cannot throw the ball. All he does is run, and guess what? It's so predictable. Joe Moorhead is probably scratching his head because he knows he's got no chance to win games when he has a quarterback that can't throw the ball. My gosh. Nick Fitzgerald sucks. Mississippi State gets predictable in offense. Their defense is elite, but it doesn't matter because their offense is terrible anyway. Give me Auburn, 23-6.
Mike, I have a question.
Stidham throws for 3 picks.
Oh, come on! No, he's throwing 3 touchdowns.
3 picks. 1 touchdown, 3
3
picks,
touchdowns.
170 yards.
Oh my God.
Mike,
Yeah.
Mike, will we be picking the Colorado State San Jose State game this week?
No. You gotta go to the Mountain West Conference podcast for that.
Stop making up podcasts. I
I'm
looked
not.
up the CAA podcast.
Look
It's
it up.
not a thing. I already looked up the CAA podcast.
You
It's not a
actually
thing.
looked up the CAA podcast.
Yes, I did.
Well, there's something wrong with you.
All right, let's relax. Might I point out that Auburn only beat Southern Missouri by 11 points last week? I don't know.
You know what? They had a down week. They were overlooking them.
Yeah, they only let up 13
That's
points.
not an excuse. You act like it's an excuse. Oh, they just overlooked them.
They did
They have
overlook
an
them.
average quarterback. That's one.
Oh, that's absurd. How dare you? How dare you say that? He's number 1 under pressure in the SEC.
Name almost.
That's because he's been under pressure once all
Oh,
year.
yeah, Alex Jordan Tawamu?
I will take Tuamu over him any day.
All right, that's ridiculous. What about the guy from Arkansas?
What?
What about the guy from Arkansas?
Oh, I don't know his name.
He's nasty.
Who knows? Anybody from Arkansas. They lost to North Texas. They lost to stupid North Texas.
Brett Belima.
Brett Belima.
Right,
I don't even know where Brett Belima is. So.
He's with the Pats. He's with the Patriots.
Oh yeah, he's on the Patriots staff now.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next one?
Number 13, Kentucky at Texas A&M.
Kentucky is grossly overrated. They should not be number 13.
Oh my goodness.
I'm done with the Kentucky hype. I've not bought them all year, and it's burned me, and I will continue to not buy them by picking Texas A&M.
That is so disrespectful. Kentucky is the hottest team in college football right now.
All right, let's relax.
That is true.
Okay.
That is actually true.
Not true at all.
Give me Kentucky.
I'm not sure how Kentucky keeps winning when their quarterback has thrown for 2 touchdowns and 5
picks.
But
Benny Snell.
Any stuff, man.
this is like when it comes to March Madness. When you're hot, you're hot. Kentucky all the way.
The thing is with Kentucky, they're going to play an elite coach this week.
Yeah, well, they got an elite coach of their own, John Calipari.
They're going to make them throw it. It's not going to work.
Well, I'm struggling with this one. It's a tough game. Tough game to pick. Give me Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Only because Kellen Mond is nasty, not because of Jimbo Fisher. Jimbo Fisher will go 6-6 for sure. All right, game of the week. Notre Dame at Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Virginia Tech, they're coming back hot. They lost their quarterback. They're using it as motivation. They looked really good last week. I'm taking Notre Dame.
Yeah, if they had their quarterback, I would take them, but they don't. And I'm taking Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
Okay.
Ian Book's nasty.
Let me just say, we've seen this before. Virginia Tech in their home stadium on Saturday Night Football. Clemson came into town, just blew the doors off of them last year. Let me just say, Virginia Tech's home field advantage is the most overrated home field advantage in the country, and it's not even close. Their traditions suck. Their theme song sucks. They're walking when the home team comes through the stadium. That's overrated. Everything about Virginia Tech is overrated. Florida State laps them in everything when it comes to tradition. I just wish Virginia Tech would fall off and Florida State would come back, because I want to hear that tomahawk chant again. I'm getting kind of tired of not hearing it. I want to keep hearing it, but let me say. Exactly. Let me say, Virginia Tech sucks. Give me Notre Dame by 30 points.
Let's remember that Michigan went into Notre Dame and lost by 7 points. Stanford went in there and lost by 21 points. That loss is looking a lot better.
Oh my God, they're not even the same team. This is why I can't talk to Michigan fans. The committee will see that Brandon Wimbush was the quarterback and say, "Oh, that loss doesn't mean anything. You lost to Brandon Wimbush."
Well, they scored the same amount of points as Stanford did.
Not only did you lose to Brandon Wimbush, Ball State lost by the same score the next week. So guess what? That loss is terrible, I would say. That's a terrible loss.
Oh, really?
Terrible loss.
Notre Dame's like number 6 in the country right now?
Doesn't matter. Ian Book has made them a top 10 team. Brandon Wimbush is not a good quarterback at all.
I'm really frustrated with you sleeping on Ball State. That's I can't believe
Ball State. My gosh. Give me a break.
Yeah, an Army almost.
What is Brady Hoke back there coaching? Brady Hoke, the best coach Michigan has had in 20 years.
Ball State's the best team in Indiana.
No.
That's a fact.
I'll take Indiana State. Okay. Any last thoughts? No. Thank you for watching this episode of the Big Four Podcast. We will see you next time.
All guards.